Hey guys, it's your boys Isaiah and David. After an 8-year hiatus, was the last video uploaded, which was Witch. Um, Damn, I can't believe that was 8 years ago, and I was playing an old game then. We're back. We're older men now. I think that was
We've
sophomore
definitely
year of high school.
matured.
We've definitely matured. And we are here to talk about the almighty C word, the content word, and what we want to be doing with the internet these days. For us, when we started, we were just inspired by all of the greats at the time, I think, right?
Achievement
PewDiePie, Achievement Hunter. You know who I was just thinking about the other day, too, is Yogscast. I love the Yogscast so much. For us, YouTube has been like our version of the television, right? Like we sit down when we eat and we're watching YouTube. And I think there's a lot of other people out there that are also looking for that kind of content when they sit and eat. Or if they're, instead of watching a TV show, you watch a little bit of YouTube. That is what Isaiah and I want to fill for a gap.
Dinner and YouTube is the go-to for
yeah.
to this day.
What all the memes that are like trying to eat dinner without YouTube and it's like hell or whatever. We have such a soft spot for YouTube, period. It essentially raised us. I think I'll ever forget when you showed me PewDiePie in the 5th grade and how much my life changed in that one moment of watching those Amnesia
I would say
videos.
that's probably what sparked the full interest in getting into YouTube for not just us, but
a lot of people.
Yeah.
For sure. Like PewDiePie, horror game videos, man.
They were the guys to show you that you could follow your dream and play video games for the rest of your life.
Yes. Achievement Hunter 2. I think what we're also forgetting as well is that, like, man, the early 2010s, we were eating good for video games. Like,
oh yeah,
Amnesia, Minecraft, BioShock, Grand Theft Auto coming out. I mean, there was a Grand Theft Auto in 5 years, 2008 to 2013, and then there was Grand Theft Auto, Skyrim. Isaiah and I are the biggest RPG nerds in the entire world. I'm sure we will be doing an Oblivion remastered playthrough.
As much as I hate Todd Howards, I'm still going to buy his games.
Yeah, I mean, like, and that's the whole thing, too. We were so pure with, like, Bethesda in our opinions before, and now we're adults with opinions. So I think people might be interested in what we have to say about that now that we've, like, grown up in the internet age. I hate to say it, too, but we're, like, zillennials in terms of what our taste is. We're not like the kids that were eating Tide Pods, but
we are a solid mix.
Yeah, yeah. But we also had like VHS tapes. Old YouTube is way different than how it is today, right? Like I said, the almighty C word, YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels dominate your algorithm. There really isn't a place for Let's Plays anymore. Let's Plays are a thing of the past.
Long-form content is gone.
Long-form content does not work today. I can't think, though, of how those guys would have made it today. I mean, PewDiePie maybe could have done it with, like, quick snippets.
PewDiePie could have done it because he was still familiar with his compilations of him.
Yeah, you're right.
He would just turn that into his shorts.
He could have just made those shorts, I guess. But what do we want to do, right? That's what I keep asking. If we're going to come back to this, what do we want to do? And as I was saying, Zillennials do like sitting and watching the tube for an hour or so. So I'm hoping we can make entertaining videos that are 10 to 30 minutes long. I can't imagine being longer than 30 minutes.
No, and they will also actually be editing in the videos.
Man, our old videos, there was zero editing.
We tried to watch a Minecraft video before this, and it was hard.
We were just going through some of our old videos, just trying to see what was big. And, man, it was funny seeing that, like, our finale for Stuntman Ignition is, like, our highest viewed video, only because nobody else has ever finished Stuntman Ignition.
Look up Stuntman Ignition on YouTube. You're just going to find us.
You will only find our video.
12-year-old versions of us.
Yes, because we were in middle school? Was that 8th grade? Once again, I need to pull up the YouTube channel.
I think that might have been around
8th grade. 10 years ago. That would have been 2015. We were freshmen in high school.
And yet we still sound like we're in kindergarten.
And yet, no, dude. You always sounded mature for your age. Once again, games were just, like, so many games were so easily watchable back then. Minecraft, Amnesia, Skyrim, man, how many people had a long form Skyrim Let's Play back then?
my God.
Sips, one of my favorite YouTubers
200
ever.
part Let's Play.
Yeah.
Each episode's 50 minutes long.
Yeah, like no one's doing that anymore. If we are going to play any RPG, it will probably be for 1 to 2 parts, unless it catches on fire. But I'm very doubtful. Things are different now, and it seems like edited videos that are quick and to the point are what people want to watch. I also hate like all the thumbnails and
With people holding their face and
yeah, like the
fake
Mr. Beast thumbnails, basically.
It just feels so disingenuous.
It
seeing that
does.
stuff.
It doesn't feel real. I don't know these people
I
anymore.
kind of like us just still taking screen grabs of the games we're playing and using that as a thumbnail.
Yeah.
Of course, that's not what.
Yeah, I'm sure the thumbnail and title for this video will be clickbaity as possible.
We gotta get you guys back in.
Yes. But meanwhile, this will be just like we used to do channel updates like every other month. This will probably be like one of those, essentially. All right, so what are we going to do with this? We are probably going to be doing anything that sticks against the wall, right? So one-off RPG videos. We'll definitely be playing Oblivion.
We already have a somewhat cool character concept for
Yes, we do.
Oblivion
We
that
have
I'm
an
pretty
idea.
excited
That's the
about.
other thing I forgot to mention, too, is that if you're playing any of the games that we just mentioned now, there has to be some kind of twist to it. You, like, cannot play Minecraft or Amnesia without it being like hardcore mode with mods or something like that. And maybe we'll do that too, but you need to have some kind of twist because there's literally 3 billion people on the website.
You're just another man screaming with everybody else.
Yes, like what makes you unique. And I think what makes all of the people that we've been talking about in this video so far unique is the individuals. And I don't want to say that we're interesting individuals, but I think that we
can be more interesting.
We got we got the Riz, we got the sauce that will hopefully keep juices flowing. That made things like Vintage Achievement Hunter, Vintage Game Grumps. I forgot how much I loved Game Grumps back in the day. Funhouse, all of those channels. I think we'll wear those inspirations on our sleeves, and we hope to bring that to the internet again because it's starting to go away, or it's not nearly as good as it once was. That's not to say there aren't people doing that today. Like, man, Oni Plays is one of my favorite YouTube channels on the platform still, and they're basically the only people doing traditional Let's Plays. And I think Isaiah was saying before we started recording, Let's Plays are basically just podcasts these days, and this is already starting to feel like a podcast now. I hope not to make podcasts, but I'm sure there'll be a time. Maybe if we eventually show our faces, we'll do like a slightly podcasty thing. But I want to do Let's Plays as our dying art. I want role play or challenge-based videos. Man, I think we could have some fun with that. Now that I'm older, I'll act.
Keep going.
Yeah, no, please.
I was just hoping we can get more of our friends involved in this too, like getting just multiplayer games of just all of us laughing, having a good time too, not just trying to actively entertain you, but entertain ourselves with it.
Yes, I think as long as we're happy, I think other people will be happy too. Video essays, I was just telling Isaiah about this too. Man, I spent so much time on the Battlefront beta review video I did, and it got like 25 views. That was like the most editing.
Hurts.
Yeah, that hurts. That was like the most editing on anything I had done on Hero Gaming proper that I had ever done, and it came out to nobody. So we'll see how much that comes out. Video game news. I love to talk about the news.
I would like to get some video game news in there, or even just like other like news that interests us.
I was about to say we're huge wrestling nerds. Honestly, we're just nerds, and I think that's why a lot of people end up coming back. Right? Is people like to hear about nerdy things. A WWE GM mode gameplay would be awesome. We could make a series out of that. It would just be for us, and we'd be happy with it. But are Let's Plays good in 2025? Probably not.
No.
But
they're not a sustainable way to have a YouTube career.
But are we going to try? Yes. And we're probably going to also try all the other things we talked about as well, which is shorts. That's the only way to be relevant, right, is shorts and streaming. I think Isaiah and I would love to start streaming on Twitch and YouTube.
Well, yeah.
Anything that we want or can see for a creative outlet, we will probably be capitalizing on. With a variety of games, I don't think there's any way to pigeonhole us into any of our interests because we have so many interests and we want to share our opinions with you guys. Ultimately, if I can make people smile and people laugh and I have a good time doing it, then I'm going to keep doing it. I'm not sure how steady of a release schedule we're going to have or anything like that. It'll probably be like short bursts. Isaiah and I will maybe get together once or twice a month and try to put out whatever we can then. And maybe we'll start streaming, and that'll be another way to keep people's attention. It seems like streaming has taken away a lot from YouTube and stuff like that as well. But we're getting a little rambly now. I think this is a good way for us to say, hey, we're back. We hope you guys tune into something. We got a lot of stuff in the pipeline. Yeah, man. Well, we might even change the name, but I kind of like Hero Gaming out of obligation to my 10-year-old self. But I don't think anything with gaming in the name isn't very interesting,
No.
right? I don't want to
kinda
click
also
on that.
That kind of pigeonholes you into just
Being
talking about
just
video
gaming.
games.
So maybe I'll switch it to like my old user or my new username to you guys. I've always been Master Hero. Master Hero might be a fine name, and then I can go from there. I don't know. Changes are in store. We're back. We want to create.
We're excited to make content again.
I hate that word. But here we are in our rawest form. It's good to be back.
Excited to be back.
Excited to be back. Look forward to hearing from you guys and us soon. I don't think there's much else to say. Can you think of anything else to say, Isaiah?
I don't think so. Not off the top of my head, at least.
All right. Well, hopefully some people are able to stick through 15 minutes of us yapping. But thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for more. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I forgot they do that.
They do.
Bye, guys.
Hit that like button.